My name is Dave and I drive a Datsun 1500 Fairlady, also known as a SP310. I'm planning to restore this car to its glory days.
I fell in love with a Nissan 240Z at a motor show gathering. At that period of time, I had no idea of JDM and Japanese classic. I grew up with a dad who was an avid British and European car collector, from the famous Simon Templar's model, the Volvo P1800 Sports, to the Triumph Spitfire, MG Midgets, Lancias, Fiat, and the list goes on and on. My grandfather was also a big-time collector of British and European classics back in the days. As I watched this 240Z drive past me, I pop up a question to my cousin. I would love to drive that someday. And that was when my quest began. Knowing well a 240Z was such a hard find in Malaysia, and hoping and praying for a model to be abandoned by the side of the road was clearly an impossible find. It was when I spotted this rare classic being advertised on a local website. The owner didn't have the time to care for it, and it was sitting in his mechanic's garage for years. I took a trip with my cousin and viewed the car, and at that time had no knowledge that this model ever exists. First glimpse of the model and I was starstruck. It had a MGB Roadster look from the side and a Fiat 1200 Spider look from the front. Since I couldn't find my 240Z, I told myself I should purchase its grandfather, the SP310. I went on to purchase this classic in 2019. The Datsun 1500 Fairlady model itself was based on a modified Bluebird 310 platform, producing a 85 horsepower. It was fitted with a G15 L4 engine from the Nissan Cedric model. It had a 1.5 litre inline 4-cylinder engine. The first 300 units of the SP310 was fitted with a single SU carburetor which produced about 77 horsepower. Datsun went on to build and produce the dual carburetor model in 1964. A 4-speed manual transmission was fitted into the SP310. The Datsun Fairlady 1500 took part in the first Japanese motorsport in the 1960s and became a popular model in America and motorsport, winning a number of Sports Car Club of America, also known as SCCA races. It became a true rival to the British and other European cars. The car was well received, and Datsun went on to produce the 1600 followed by Fairlady 2000 model. The Fairlady 2000, also known as SR311, was popular in motorsports. It was fitted with a 2000-litre engine. Nissan went on to to later produce the Z series, and the 240Z was another big hit in motorsports, winning numerous races worldwide. Datsun had a number of successful cars in motorsport, including the famous Datsun 510 SS in the 1970s. The two famous drivers who drove these roadsters were Peter Brook and John Morton. They were part of the BRE team.